Do you remember the conversation we were having? I don't know how much y'all know about rap, but we were comparing red pill content creators to rappers. Would you like to play that real quick?
Yeah, Donovan, if you did... No, I don't know if he fully gets it. This
He
is a
might
weird
be able
one.
to get it, but I think it was a cool topic.
Okay, have you ever like looked at the Avengers and then like looked, or the Expendables and said like, here's the red pill content creators. So maybe since like Rolo wrote the Rational Male, he's Stallone.
Yep.
And then whoever's like next in line is Jason Statham.
Yeah,
And then like the Expendable that went rogue is like Anthony
All right, so
Johnson
I'll
or some
simplify
shit.
the
Like
question. What
we were doing that with
what
rap.
rappers would you compare to certain content creators?
Oh my God, that is.
We can go around the horn. You can pick someone and then create the analogy, and then we'll be like, oh, yeah.
But I told you this was a weird one because it's based on status. We were saying like,
Yeah, it's
think
all-
Not
think
just
of.
status, but also the style.
It's status and style. There you go.
Status and
Status and
style.
style.
Do you know who Hobson is?
No.
Ah, damn. I was saying that Hotep Jesus is like Hobson. Who are we? But you gave a bad one. You said that like AMS is like Biggie. Not necessarily. Why? Because he lived in New York for fucking 2 years?
Because it's like the easiest, most digestible, dopest shit.
Is not.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
AMS is not.
Donovan's like Ice Cube.
Donovan's Ice Cube. That's that's perfect. Actually.
You said AMS should be Nas?
Wow.
Okay.
No, I don't think AMS is Nas because Nas is lyrically superior. AMS, just like you said, AMS is Biggie
digestible.
for the very reason it's digestible. Nas, dude, Nas is the type. He's the type of artist that you learn something every time you listen
Right.
to.
So like Rolo.
Ooh, that could be it.
We said Rolo's like Logic.
I said that's
Who's-
Ooh, that's a
Rolo
good
is
one
like
for
Logic.
Myron.
Oh my God, who would Myron be? God damn.
Who's
Wait,
Tupac?
why is Rolo?
Hold on. I know Fresh is Flavor Flav. No offense.
Yes.
He just is.
100%.
He just is.
That's it.
Because
Case closed. That's it.
all of Fresh and
Same
Fit,
shade.
all of Fresh and Fit is Public Enemy because Myron is Chuck D.
That's
because
facts.
because Myron's the dead serious one.
Oh my God.
Because Myron's the dead serious one,
right.
so he's Chuck D. And besides the dead serious one is the one that's always having a good time. So that's Fresh, that's Flav.
boy.
And then you have the guys behind the cameras, which are like Griff and the S1Ws and shit.
Why is Rolo like Logic though? I want to hear like what the
That was my
comparison-
analogy.
The run-on sentences.
Oh my God.
run on sentences, over analyzing like the way you spit or the way you talk about shit,
like
and then he's white,
I love Earl. Yeah, right. There, yeah, then there's that. Right?
so it just kind of correlates perfectly in my head.
I was trying to think of, I know I always said that BOA, because I said this even before we played
Oh,
this little
BOA,
game.
that's a good
I said BOA is like a rapping forte or like a Too Short because of that funky,
Okay. Yeah,
that funky language, man.
Yeah.
It's just-
Yeah, the accent, you know.
Dude, I tell you something. I'm convinced at this point between AMS, BOA, and Jesse Lee Peterson that there are no cooler people on the planet besides black guys from Alabama. They are just the coolest people. Everything BOA says is a quote. Like,
Yeah, man.
Cannon Wi-
Legendary.
Yeah, dude, he is.
Bar.
He is fucking just
She
that
gonna be on.
rhythm.
Look, she gonna
is-
do it for the team.
Oh my god, he's
Like real
And
shit.
you know what's funny about being around BOAs? I learned so many Southern terms that I
Yeah.
didn't know, like Southern slang. So he was telling me something. He's like, yeah, you know, and of course this bitch was on the blade, and I'm like, I was like, what's the blade? And I guess blade is like prostituting, but I didn't
Now
know
that
that.
I didn't know.
Now I didn't know that. So that's the blade. Like if she's on the blade, she's on the block. I guess. I guess the
Wow.
blade
Well,
is
now
the
I'm
block.
learning shit.
I never felt whiter because this isn't just slang. It's Southern slang.
Black slang.
Kevin's like, okay.
All right, Blade.
So here's the real here's the real nerdy one. The real nerdy one is this. He did a scene in Save-A-Ho and I wrote the line. I said, you could change the lines. And I wrote the line and he's saying to Chocolate Daddy, because he's like Chocolate Daddy's boss. He's saying, if it wasn't for me, your ass might be somewhere posted up in a strip club waiting on shoes and signals. And he does the line. He goes, if it wasn't for me, your ass would be up there at the shake joint. And I was like,
there we go.
And I thought he was talking.
I knew that one.
I thought
Take joints
that.
a strip club.
No, I didn't know that.
thought a
I thought it
milkshake
was
shop.
like a milkshake shop.
He's like, cut, BOA. This is not steak and shake.
That's what I thought. Yeah, the
I got that one easily.
the shake joint,
Cut.
like the burger joint.
Cut.
The
Shaking ass.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
my
yeah.
God, nah. There's.
It's funny. I'll do this. I'll do this with Dev every once in a while, because Dev's obviously a white girl, and we'll have fun. We'll have fun talking about shit like, hey man, hey, good looking out. I'll be like, yo, good looking out. Thank you for looking out for me. Yo, I like them kicks. I really like your shoes.
Yeah.
Like it's funny because I'll break down shit. I'll break down shit away because she's like, I'm a white girl. I don't know. I was like, don't act like you.
Dude, I was at a coffee shop and I got checked for saying appreciate you. I'm about to leave and he's like,
Oh yeah,
we
yeah,
literally
yeah.
find like
yeah.
Hispanic women come over. They're
Yeah.
like, what did you say to us when
I
you
think
were
they were trying to
leaving?"
learn though, because they did not speak a
They
lick
did.
of English.
They
They
did not
say
speak a lick.
appreciate
Like,
you?
I'm like, it's like appreciation. They're like, no.
No,
Rocky sat there the whole time like, I don't know.
I didn't know what they were saying for
talking
5
about.
minutes. I'm like, what are you asking?
And I was
me?
like,
I just wanted to thank you.
I was like,
thank
Rock,
you.
just bow and walk away.
Thank you. Thank you.
Wild
it was a
shit,
good
man.
spot.
No, for sure. I was trying to think of who's like a rapper that's always known for being like extremely sharply dressed that we could use for Kevin Samuels.
Hold on.
No, I mean sharply dressed.
The guy who sings, I'm a classic, man.
He Diddy or R. Kelly's in jail. He's not really a rapper.
I'd say Diddy. I'd say Diddy.
Diddy.
That
yeah,
worked.
Diddy's probably
Diddy.
'Cause when
he's always looking clean.
when I think of Diddy, I could picture him
Sean
in a
John,
suit.
yeah. Sean John. He's got the
Who's-
East Coast flavor.
Who's Steph is cold because he's like close to our age. Who would you correlate to Steph?
Kevin Gates.
Kevin Gates, not a bad choice. I feel like Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
Nipsey
That's
Hussle.
not a
a
bad
really good one. Yeah, that's a really good one.
for sure. Steph, I really had no clue was in my age group. I thought he was like a 40-year-old man.
Yeah.
That
Hey,
dude
dogs like it.
is-
He's got an old soul, man.
Yeah.
It's
he
the
does.
beard too. The
Yeah.
beard's
He's
deep.
all fucking
Red
jacked
pill
up and
ages,
shit
you
too.
know?
Red pill.